Let's talk slots. Sponsored by Slots Butter. America's #1 alien blood, slot car oil. They say hell and destruction are never full because the eyes of man is never satisfied. Slots Butter. That's a little thing out the Bible. Book of Proverbs. A lot of wise stuff in there. You like that wisdom. So anyway, one of these things is not like the other. The one with the hole in it. So yeah, I stepped up and decided I'd try to be a man and use a bigger drill. Girls like it when I use my bigger drill. So I decided this one, man, is sweet. See how I did that? Tweezers, flip it out in your hand, flipped it over there. Mad takeout skills. Alright. This one's pretty darn sturdy, man. I'm digging it. Good repair. Reinforced it with a piece of plastic. Top shelf. You know, wish I didn't break these out, but, you know. What really matters is the coolness. The badness. I might be able to get a little chrome marker, put a piece of tape on the body and squish some chrome down there on that white thing. I don't know if having my light on is helping. Everything's so shiny, man. It seems like the camera goes out of focus more than stays in. So anyway, I stepped up. So I used my pen drill, hand drill, or whatever the hell they call that. And I used my technique, lining up. So I put it like this so I could, I've been grabbing it by this now instead of down here. That way I can see this bottom protrusion better. So I lined it up. And this time I went for this goes down here, the hood. And this, you know, I don't know, windshield. I forget what the hell they call that in real cars. Where the water goes, your windshield wipers come up. I'll have to figure that out. I'll look it up. So I want the blower to back up to that. This is recessed. The hood's recessed. So I can't be above that, man, or my location would be really, really, really bad. So, lined her up. Make sure my back of the blower is clearing. And then I took a mark. Placed a mark right here. Where the front of this piece would be. This protrusion piece, the front edge, I put a mark. Then I did my little drill. Went a little at a time, make sure it was centered. And then I checked it. Alright. Always check so you don't mess up. So I checked it. And I determined, well, the drill is going the wrong direction. So I took my drill this way and moved it over. Went like that some, then stood it up. And then checked it. I said, okay, that's good. So I drilled through. Use a hand drill. Don't use a power drill on this stuff. Buy you one of these hand drills, man, because you got to be careful and easy. The plastic's not that thick. You only have so much time, thickness of the plastic to correct your screw holes and so forth. And then I stepped up to this size. And I thought, oh man, I got it going on. Did I use this size? Yeah, I did. Kind of forgot. So then I went to this size and verified that I was still in center going down into the car. Made any corrections to get my drill back on track because it wants to eat and travel. It cuts to the right. So it's want to go this way. And then I checked it. Alright. And it didn't fit still, but everything was lined up. The back of my blower, as you can see, goes down. Here, let me put this up there. Try to get my camera right. Goes down because this piece here, the hood goes down. So I got to be over that or my blower would be off, up on that ridge. So once I determined that was good, then I took the bigger drill. Now this is a cool trick. I adjusted not the left right because it's already centered. I adjusted the front back with this bit. After I drilled this bit, I wanted my blower, the back of it, to be closer to this ridge. So I took my drill and I pushed towards this way and just reamed it a little bit. Just pushed it. Put your drill bits all the way up so you don't break them when you do stuff like this. So I put it in there and I turned it to bring this hole open, and as you can see, more oblong. Now it's not round. Now it's like an egg shape. Alright? And then I checked it. And I'll be, man, just reaming it long front or back to adjust closeness to where you want to go. Always make sure it's in center first. And then I checked it, and boom, it popped right in. Alright, so we're going to glue it. Yeah, I'm getting rid of my Carreras, but I'm not getting rid of my ones. I only have one with flames on it. I like the flames, man. Flames are kick-ass. So I'm selling, I got this one I'm going to sell. It ain't got flames on it, but it's cool. I had my Castro one, man. I put that up there at $30, $6 to ship. Boom, that sold like in 2 days, man. Someone wanted that Castro one, that green. You know the one I'm talking about. It's a Castro. It's green and this and that. It says Castro on it. Yeah, man. People are selling those for big bucks, man. I said, hell, $30, man. I try to sell my shit reasonable price, man. I'm not freaking money hog. Shit, the stuff I gotta sell, man, is whittling down. If you look at the stuff I'm selling now, I actually got Indian head pennies up there. Pretty soon you'll start seeing comic book stuff, that I'm trying to sell. I got some graded books. I'm going to get some more comics graded from CGC. And so let's glue her up. Make sure you're in position to put this in. Okay, front. You ain't gonna have time to fiddle around. So what we're gonna do is try to squeeze some on the sides. We want a little squish out on top of the hood, but not a lot. Alright. If you ain't gonna screw this back on, at least cap it, because that stuff dries quick. Gorilla don't play around. So let's set this. You're only going to have so much time to position it, remember. Alright. So we're set. We'll give it a little push. It looks square. When you look at the squareness, look at the front and look at it this way. So it's looking square, man. I'm calling that a Slots Inc. custom. And maybe go a little bit to the right. This way, a little bit maybe. Yeah, a little more. Don't want to turn now. There, it moved. Damn. I went too far. Alright, that's looking good. Let's push it down again. Now I'm going to check the sides to see how much, if I got a lot of squish out or not. No, none at all. Alright, when you put that on the side of those protrusions, that's how much I got now. The reason I wanted to go to a bigger bit is because I felt that there should be more of this protrusion piece underneath this plastic going, you know, just to give it more strength. Like this one, there's really not that much there, just that little round chrome looking thing. So I wanted more of that, so now I got that chrome looking thing. So I'm going to give this a moment to set up. See that white thing on the front? Maybe you can see it there. Let me go up here. See that white thing? I'm going to have to get my pen for that. That thing. That's where they took it out the mold. And you got it on the back. See that little bit right there. So, but hell, that's looking bad as hell. Another hot rod Porsche. Dun 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 dun, dun, bad to the bone. Head nurse spoke up. Said, leave this one alone. Alright, I gotta point out a flaw of mine. When I was going like this, to ream it out to make it longer, I scratched my windshield. You see that? So, don't do that. Boys and girls, that's bad. The way you get these out of the Carreras is you push from the front. Yeah, you make sure your side windows aren't getting hung up. They pop in over this edge here. Alright? So that's what I should do. I should have took out the body first. I mean the window. Now it's in. But I'm going to take a windshield off this one I'm selling. I'm going to take it off eBay. I got a gold one up there no one's buying. Everyone else is selling them for like 40 bucks. Plus shipping. I got mine at 25. And it's got a 440 chassis. No one's buying it. They're selling theirs for 40 and got a HP 7 chassis on it. A piece of shit. You know? You know? I'm sure you know. Alright, we're going to do the same crap we like to do here at Slots. We're going to install a little piece of plastic with some super glue. That's how we roll. Yeah. So yeah, this is so yeah, I think now that I know how to do this better, so this is the size. I'm gonna put it. This is the size. I'm gonna cut that in half, or I'm gonna cut a third off. About the size of that. And yeah, now I know how to go with the bigger drill. I figure I'd, give you a heads up. Why not, man? Another The Body Shop video. Yeah. So, do our globlet. Oh, that's too much. Sheesh. Yeah, well. Don't do that, boys and girls. Here's my piece of plastic. Set that in there. And just push it down. That's it. Alright. As long as the glue goes up to the edge of the plastic as you push it down, done. I want to show you a trick on how to get these headlights out, just in case you don't know. Alright. Let me try a different one. I don't want to mess this up. In case you don't know, well, you can see on this one better than the chrome one. It's got these ridges here holding the headlight assembly in, one on each headlight. Alright. Now you can't get it up by prying in the front. What you got to do is go behind it like this and pry the bulbs out. Well, I did it easy on the other one. This one ain't coming out so easy. I don't know why. Yeah, I shouldn't do this one. I want to sell it. This one came out no problem. See? Ah, damn, get out the glue. At least it didn't get on the light bulb. I'm keeping this one anyway. But yeah, you got to take it out from the front. Ah, I'm dropping in the damn glue again. Shit. I'm moving my plastic. This sucks. There. That's better. Still off. Shit. I want it to be centered on top. So once I put that glue on, push the plastic down till it hits that chrome protrusion. Make sure I didn't push the engine up. Yeah, it's still down. Yeah, before you mess around with this, make sure this sets up and dries. Boom. So yeah, the way you put it in is you put it in the bottom underneath these tabs down here and then push it in like that. I don't know why in the hell this one didn't come out. There we go. I hear it cracking. Yeah, maybe I'll push on it this way. Push it from the bulbs. Don't want to come out. I'll leave it. I think it don't want to come out because this is just dry, man. Plastic doesn't want to flex. But I'm selling this. It's pretty nice, man. So, So that's what we're looking at. We'll let this set up for a minute. And let's try this. I need a long chassis. Oh, I fixed Sally 1. She's got all her tabs here and here, here and here. So Sally 1's been rebuilt with the, a chassis doesn't have broken pieces on it. This is what happens when you use your tweezers to get it off the body. It scrapes. See, Sally 1's in a Malaysia one. I don't mind, but it's, because it's reinforced up front and it's reinforced here. The only thing that's bad about it is it's not as wide as the China. See how it's shorter? I got the bottom towards me, towards my thumb. I got that lined up straight. Look at the top. See how the one in my right hand is shorter? So, China's the one you want. It was really strange. I saw this guy selling ones that said China on the side, but on the bottom here, it said made in something. It said made in, and then it had that round tab I showed you before where it says made in Hong Kong. And then when it was made in Malaysia, it said made in, and then it just had the round press where they took out, they melted a round piece in there. Not a round piece, they melted it round on the chassis. So you couldn't see Hong Kong. So he had a chassis that said China, made in, and then had that round piece. I could see the round piece going like this. So I think he had one that was, reinforced here from what I saw in the pictures, but not reinforced here. This piece here wasn't thicker. So he had the one from like Hong Kong, where it was straight here, not real thick, but it did have the reinforcement piece. So, but yeah, he had, I've never seen a chassis like that. So anyway, we're going to try Sally 1 on the new repair. This is first off top shelf stuff, man. I've never installed it. So if it breaks, we'll experience the joy together. Whew, it didn't break, boys and girls. Look at that. Good click. It's kind of bent in a little bit up front, which is good. It didn't break, man. How sweet is that repair? Nice click too, man. Listen to that. It's not even in. Then more. I got to push that way against my brake. Ooh, man. Double up your plastic, boys and girls. Double up your plastic. Yeah. Thank you. Take a peek how thick that is. Let me give it a focus for you. Here, let me shut off the light. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Damn, this camera sucks. Let me turn it this way. Maybe get some secondary light. You can see it right there. How thick this is right here. Nice. So, yeah, I got to figure out how I'm going to do my camera work, man. I don't know if having a light on is beneficial or not. So, for dexterity's sake, I'm going to mark my brake. Came up here, kind of like this. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty good. A little thick, but over here I had smaller lines. So yeah, we are in, man.
Girl, you want to come get your beer?
Yeah, I'm doing a video. Sister does that every now and then. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is clicking in and out. No problem, man. Sorry to yell. She did get me some beer. I shouldn't have yelled. I should have shut the video off and ran out there. Yeah, man, that's clicking really good. So, success on the double up. Do that with all your cars. This is still drying. Just make sure the top is set. Like I said, don't do the bottom until this dries thoroughly. I probably should have waited longer, but so let's throw her on a body. This is short wheelbase. Let's see what it looks like on the fatties. The blower. Let's do the low clip, man. Yeah, this is what it looks like on a regular Tyco. Alright. Let's do it on the wiper. Low clip. I'm finding that the best way to find this piece where it goes in is to jiggle it. There we are. We're in. Let's see what it looks like on the Vipe. A little lower, not much. So yeah, that's looking pretty bad. Oh man, something happened to my window. Ooh, should fix that. My side window is crooked. That sucks. Well, I'm changing this out anyway. I gotta put a new window in. I'm running. I got a spare one, luckily. I'm trying to sell. I'll just put the scratched window in it. So that's what she's looking like. And shut the light off. Maybe it's better. da, 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 da. Shit, that's on there. It's looking killer. I think I'll put a blower on all my cars. Shit, that's rock and roll. I'm really liking these little blowers from Jag Hobbies. In a lot of ways, they're more realistic. This is actually kind of big. You don't see blowers that big, or air intakes, you know. This is actually more realistic size, even for a Tyco. I mean, on a real car, that would be a big ass air intake, you know. This one here is unrealistic size, even though it's cool. It's body proportion for the body. It still looks big, even though it looks cool, you know. But this one's more realistic looking. So, this is in good condition. The only thing wrong with it is I scratched the window. The tats look good. It's now scratched up. So yeah, she's a keeping. I didn't plan on getting rid of this one anyway. But, alright. We'll call that Miller time. My sister just brought me a 12-pack. Alright. Build, drive, crash. Slots out.